All right. Welcome to the Life Liberty Show. We are going to go over today's local news or today's news. And we are going to go to Google News and see what kind of crazy shit they got going on. So we're going to start doing this daily. We're going to get an hour a day. We're going to try and figure out how we're going to do it, what we're going to cover each day, and we'll see what sticks. So let's go here, right? Let's see. JP Morgan Chase. CEO JP Morgan of JP Morgan warns U.S. of economic fate worse than recession, the worst outcome. Inflation rises 2.5% in August, less than expected. Let's see, JP Morgan Chase is in control of quite a bit. They are the largest bank in the United States, with the exception of the Federal Reserve. Let's see. So it's hard to look at it and say, well, no, we're out of the woods. I don't think so, said Diamond. Yeah, because we're not. We look like we're trending up, but what's going to happen is it's a balloon, just like it was in 2008, right? We're going to trend up and fall off, and that's because we're falsely inflating everything that's happening. Let's see. In their bids to win the 2024 election, former President Donald Trump has promised to drill, baby, drill to lower energy prices, while Vice President Kamala Harris has assured she won't ban fracking. Those promises may not matter much in the near term. Energy prices are poised to drop regardless of who wins, says one industry watcher. So if you guys don't know, our gas prices and the price per barrel can directly impact the cost of goods. And it does directly impact the cost of goods. So if we, and what some people don't know is that the U.S. actually, it cost us more to produce fuel, pull it out of the ground, the whole 9 yards. We're at $47 a barrel, so we sell all of our oil and we purchase cheaper oil. So that really isn't the number one way for us to give me just a second. Here we go. That isn't the easiest way for us to make sure that our gas prices are down. And to be honest, we are never going to lower the cost of us to produce. You've got your union oil field workers that aren't going to want to make less money. Truck drivers aren't going to want to make less money. Whenever you're already making a certain amount of money, you're not going to want to lose that just to bring down the cost of goods. So our goods are at a height that are going to stay pretty close to that. When you raise minimum wage to meet the cost of living, you're just perpetuating the growth that is going to be the demise of the economic system. So what needs to be done is we need to lower the cost of goods to where we can sustain at a solid path and then slowly grow. Because what we need is we need the money that we make to have more buying power not we need more money so that we can buy more. We need the cost of goods down so that when your dollar, so that your dollar can buy more. And if the gas prices are going to come down, they're going to come down. But I don't see them coming down under $2.50. I don't. Um, we are at a point to where we cannot go below $2.50. If we go below, the analyst forecast, Brent will average $75 per barrel in the fourth quarter of this year, $5 lower than the prior downwardly revised outlook of $80 issued in late August. There you go. So we will come down. And it will help for the goods to come down, right? Like your grocery store, Walmart will come down on some of their prices. Problem is our local small mom and pops, since the cost of labor has gone up, they're not going to be able to lower their prices. They're going to stay at their prices. It's not. It's created a corporate growth so that the small guy will actually drop. Let's see. What else do we got here? The U.S. economy may now be heading for a stagflation, says J.P. Morgan chief Jamie Dimon. Let's see. 3 reasons to wait for the iPhone 17 Air. Yeah, it's because the one you have works. We need to stop spending money on shit that we don't fucking need. Let's see. Rare copy of the U.S. Constitution laid forgotten inside a filing cabinet. CBS is saying it. Don't really care. From George Washington to now, presidency and campaigns explained. Let's see. It really appears that there's not much. Sweeping Iraq raid killed 4 ISIS leaders. Let's see what this says. If it's actually going to let me look at it. It does not appear that it's going to let me look at it. You know, because it's the fucking New York Times. So, let's go back here. Get rid of that one. Jane's Addiction band members get into fight. I don't care. Social Security payment changes that will affect millions. China is raising its retirement age in response. Well, then you come down here. China vows necessary measures against U.S. finalized tariff hikes on Chinese products. Yeah, they don't want to pay. They don't want to pay more because we are not buying as much, right? So this shows the power that the U.S. has. If we stop buying stuff and we stop buying the stuff that's coming from China, then China will crumble. And that's what's happening, right? China vows necessary measures against U.S. finalized tariff hikes on Chinese products. China on Saturday expressed strong dissatisfaction and opposition to U.S. finalized steep tariff hikes on certain Chinese products, calling the U.S. compounding mistakes and urging it to correct wrongdoings. It also vows to take necessary measures to protect Chinese firms' interests. The U.S. announces on Friday that it has finalized sharp tariff hikes on certain Chinese products following a 4-year review to strengthen protections for strategic industries. Sorry about that. So here's the thing, guys. China is making shit super, super cheap. And they're doing it on slave labor. But at the same time, that's not our country. We need to get our shit together before we bitch about anybody else. And if you want to buy Chinese shit, then buy Chinese shit. I prefer to buy American, just like the hoodie I've got on right now, warhorseordnance.com. Get all of your tactical gear needs at warhorseordnance.com. They are an American company, uh, run by Americans, with made by American products. It is the best tactical gear. They also have medical IFAKs, so go check them out. That's warhorseordnance.com. While you're at it, go check out our link tree and go ahead and buy a hoodie or two from us. Our hoodies say dead pedophiles don't reoffend. We also have a hoodie and a t-shirt that says curing pedophiles feet first, and it's got a wood chipper on it. Go check them out. We got Donald Trump shirts. We got a shirt that says facts over feelings. So now let's keep rolling. Section 301 tariffs. I think I'm done with China's vow. Let's go back over here. Let's see. There really isn't that much going on, right? Look here, Mansion Global. Sean Diddy Combs is selling his $61.5 million mansion. Who the fuck has $62 million to buy a house? That's a bit excessive. Who needs that? Chris Pratt and Ann Faris, former home list after renovation. Like, there's the stock market is mistakenly racing higher ahead of rate cuts. The Fed's DOT plan will make news this week, how to improve it. The debate didn't mention the coming U.S. deficit crisis. Well, yeah, because they wanted to hide it, right? They didn't want us to see it. They don't want to make it apparent. And it's they're only going to talk about what the people that are in that are listening to clickbait, right? Because that's the debate didn't mention the coming U.S. deficit crisis. That is clickbait for you to click it and look at it and see what they're talking about. And we are not going to get the real information. It's just not going to happen. And we have to get past. Okay, here you go. No, police audio doesn't confirm reports of Haitian goose hunting in Springfield, Ohio. Well, who cares? Let them hunt, right? Let them hunt. As long as they're not taking, as long as they're not eating fucking household pets, who cares if they get geese? Like, we hunt all the damn time. So, let's see how China has throttled its private sector. Man, China's really in the damn market right now. They're in the news, aren't they? Let's see. Let's go for you. Let's see what we got. Opinion. Kamapalooza. Building on debate momentum, Harris works to gain ground in redder areas. Yeah, that's never going to happen. She's never going to gain ground in red areas. It's split, red and blue. You have your moderates. That's why there's a swing states, right? Our swing states are swing states for a reason, because they just don't know. And to be honest, I think that they are both they're both pretty shitty, and one of them is just the shiniest turd. That's all it is. We're arguing over who we're gonna call daddy, right? That's all this is. It just exploded. Springfield woman claims she never meant to spark false rumors. Well, then shut the fuck up. Putin's opinions for Ukraine missiles response include nuclear test. Uh-oh. Let's see what they've got to say for us. I appreciate everybody that's in here. I know I'm not super interesting. Give me just a second. So, London, September 13, Reuters. Vladimir Putin's options to retaliate if the West lets Ukraine use its long-range missiles to strike Russia could include striking British military assets near Russia or in what? I don't know where that's at. Conducting a nuclear test to show intent, three analysts said, as east-west tensions over Ukraine enter a new and dangerous phase. Enter a new and dangerous phase. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and the U.S. President Joe Biden are holding talks in Washington on Friday on whether to allow Kiev to use long-range U.S. missiles or British Storm Shadow missiles against targets in Russia. So, listen, the Russia-Ukraine thing also, we just need to leave it the fuck alone. We need to stop putting our nose in other people's shit. We don't have our country set. Our country is pretty fucking far off and bad. We need to fix our shit. Right? We're casting stones when we live in a glass house. And there is no... What is the benefit to being involved with Ukraine and Russia? Right? I don't think there is one. It's a money laundering. That's all it is. So, let's see. What else do we got? Fantasy football. Bruce Willis's ex-wife Demi Moore shares update on actor's condition as he battles dementia. Why is Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul? He says it's not about the money. Yeah, we know that. Let's see. I don't want to die. Needing mental health care. He got trapped in his insurer's ghost network. Okay. Let's see. With Connor in limbo, Chandler books. There is just absolutely nothing in the fucking news, is there? What the fuck? Cave discovery may explain why Neanderthals disappeared. The richest man in Germany is worth $44 billion, the source of his family fortune. There you go. The Nazis know. The Fed's rate cut dilemma, start big or small. Like, to be honest, guys, like, I'm just going to stop sharing. We're just going to talk. Like, what is there? We're getting so far deep into the fucking weeds of absolutely fucking nothing that we just need to stop. Fucking stop. If I know I started this saying we'd go over the news of today, and it's obvious that the news of today is pretty fucking lame. We're so stuck in entertainment and knowing what's going on around the fucking world, or even right here. Just fucking buy some land, grow your own food. You know, I've tried this. I told my buddy, my co-host, my producer, that I'd get on here and I'd talk about the damn news. But the news sucks. It's the same fucking thing every day. Every goddamn day. Buy a piece of land, grow your own food, raise your own cows, and live sustainable. We need to stop caring about keeping up with the fucking Joneses. Because that's what everybody does. Everybody wants to keep up with the fucking Joneses, right? We just went over fucking iPhone 17. Why the fuck are there 17 iPhones? It's called planned obsolescence. right? Apple already knows that the only way for them to keep gaining money is to make the phone that you have obsolete. Every fucking day, man. Um, we're the Joneses. Um, you know, the iPhone 17, planned obsolescence. I'm gonna get back on track. Planned obsolescence. They know that they're gonna make more money. Like, what was it from the iPhone 10 to 11? There was no fucking change, none. But people had to have the new fucking phone, and it didn't fucking do anything. But then now the iPhone 7 or whatever is, we can't use it anymore because they have made it obsolete. Their phone will not take the fucking updates. So now you have to have a new phone so that you can get the update so that you can use the iOS. Everything is planned obsolescence to make more fucking money. That's what it's like. We need to stop. We've the corporations have created a system that we just want to stay in. It's not important. If any of you have watched 1883 and 1923, there you go. That's exactly what I was about to say, Alvin. Um, it's sounds like I'd be working for you and not for myself. And that, in my opinion, when we started doing indoor plumbing and allowing the government to control it and electricity, is when the system actually started breaking down. Hell, it's been breaking down since the beginning. But the solid downturn of everything was being comfortable, being ease, right? Safety. And we say this all the time. If you're willing to give up freedom for security, then you deserve neither. And I am going to put that shit on a fucking shirt with my face on it, because I absolutely believe it. And real freedom is chaos. It is. Because you are out working your ass off to get what you have. And we can't. If you're too fucking lazy to do for yourself, then the government's going to do for you. What is it? The worst 9 words spoken in the English language is I'm from the government and I'm here to help. If anybody thinks the government is actually going to help you, you're completely mistaken. Because they do everything for themselves. Every plan that they have, a friend of mine and I were speaking, the government has a 200-year plan. Your 70 years on this planet is a drop in the fucking bucket. Just get your shit together. Start growing your own food and work your ass off to have your own shit, and stop relying on somebody else to do for you. Get out there and work your ass off. I know it sounds crazy coming from a guy on the fucking computer, right? On Rumble saying, go get your own shit. Technically, this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm working my ass off. I'm doing this, plus I'm moving forward to buy a piece of property so I can have my own fucking food, have my own cows, and have my family be sustainable. And be willing to defend your own shit with your life, because someone will come try and take it from you. Yes. Right? So not only do you need to know how to grow your own food, fix your own shit, but you need to know how to defend everything that you own and be willing to do it up into your own life, because somebody will want it and somebody will try and take it. It just is what it is, guys. Listen, I absolutely appreciate those of you that are listening, hanging out. I just want you to know, look at the migrants taking over whole. Yes, right. Migrants taking over apartment complexes. But I want to say that'll be for another episode there, Alvin Timms. We will bring that up. We will talk about it. But listen, buy American, live American. Ain't nobody fucking special. Grow your own fucking food, and don't nobody fucking care about you.
Drag them in, and they'll follow you until the day you die. I tell myself I've done this before. It's hard to get a handle on you walking out the door. So just take another message to the people who know more.